I've got Tulsi Tanti with me here. This is an incredible story. He started with a textile plant. He needed to power it up. He put up some wind energy, and now he's the chairman and CEO of Suzlon Energy. It's the third largest wind energy power company in the world. And what I want to talk to you about, Mr. Tanti, is you've had experience actually providing power to people who are excluded from Indian society. What other concrete things can be done, and what are you doing there in that field?
I think the two biggest impact in the last 15 years we are developing wind power projects. The two important story I can explain you in a very short. The one is the agriculture sector of the India's. The India economy is heavily dependent on the agriculture economic growth. So we are putting these wind projects in the rural part of the India. So they are getting the energy, number one. Same time they are getting energy for irrigation also. So it's giving a huge food productions and food security also. Another very good example is there. In India, we have a very nice government policy frameworks for the development of the renewable in so many years, and we have a dedicated ministry also, and that is a willing and banking policy. What does this means? Any manufacturing company like textile or any company can invest in a wind power project and they can mitigate their power requirement. So let's give the example in a south part of India. There is a town called Tirupur. It's a small is there, and so many small textiles companies are there. It's a SME company, small and medium enterprise. So they have invested in a wind power project 10 years before, and today this town is exporting nearly 3 billion garment export to other part of the world. So
and how much of it is powered by wind energy? Can it be totally dependent on wind energy, this sort of industry?
No, it's in India is 160 gigawatts is a total power requirement is there. And particularly when we are talking about the textile industries, nearly 20% energy they are using from the wind power projects. So that is giving a very good economic development, society development, and the same time it's a rural development. And the biggest part of that is there, the population is remain in the rural part of India. They are not moving to the city and not becoming a huge burden to the urban part also.
Let me ask about your business in particular. Where do you see the real next areas for growth in wind energy?
I think wind industries is growing very rapidly, but unfortunately last 2 years we don't have a quite growth, and it is we can say the status quo is there. But the largest growth is coming is the number one country is China, and number two is the America, the USA. The reason is very simple is there. The China need more energy. They have a large wind sites are available, and they need energy security also priority. But at the same time, they want to hedge their power costs for the future. So that is the US, the China requirement.
So the US, interesting to see another Indian company expanding into the US and expanding into China, a theme that we've seen here at the forum.